Hello everybody and welcome to Saturday. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my first day of vacation. So this week I'm going to try to get on as many projects as I can. I'm going to try to finish as many projects as I can. I'm going to try to work on getting my room in order, fixed up, and sort of organized by things that I can do over the next few months and sort of deplete my stash that's growing by leaps and bounds. Okay, so yesterday the person that gave me the birds and blooms gifted me another round of goodies. So we've got some Christmas ribbon, which is pretty. Very, very pretty. And I'm thinking, I don't know what. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is not like that nylon stuff that falls apart. This is actual satin ribbon. And then this is velvet ribbon. So I think we'll make some bows. And then there's some more of that really pretty Christmas ribbon. Satin. I'm sure it's satin. Nylon. But it's not the stuff you curlicue. It's actual, you can use this to make little bows. Christmas ribbon. Okay. And then here was some jewelry wire. And I'm guessing she made this. This is really pretty, but I thought this would be beautiful on the front of a journal as a topper, right? On the front. What am I pulling on here? Oh, this piece. Okay, so we'd straighten it up and glue it down. Just like so. This would be the top. This is a necklace, but I feel like it could make a really nice journal topper. So there was that. That was really pretty. And then look, a whole bag of washi tape. All different kinds, all different designs. Gorgeous. Some of this is absolutely beautiful. Some of this I've had before. I really like it. So we'll be doing some, I'm thinking I'll do the washi tape on my collages and my masterboards. I think those will look nice on there. So thank you for that. And look at this. Look at this old key. It's got, this thing is old. I don't know if you can see that engraving on there, but this is old. Independent Lock Company, ILCO. Fitchburg, Massachusetts. This is so cool. Made in the USA. Isn't that the neatest? And I think, I'm not sure. My husband has a metal testing kit, so we can find out what that metal is maybe, but I'm going to use it as a part of a journal. And then here we have some more of the wire, which is nice because I was making my own beads. And then here, this is a bow, right? Jiffy bow, wreath, basket, gift box, straw hat, Christmas tree, or floral arrangement. And basically, you pull this. But what I thought was, since I'm going to be making the little bows, why not, come on, open, 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 why not make come out. There we go. So you pull. This is interesting. You'll pull it. I love this. And it makes a bow. But I don't want to do that. I want to use these for my own kind of bows, right? Grasp both strings while holding the ribbon and pull to form a bow. So you get these two strings, right? And you're going to pull to make a bow. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? But I think what I'm going to do is break it all back down, right? And make my own mini bows with it. Because it's just so pretty. I mean, it seems a shame. See, you've got this already. And then these would come out of it. Oh, yes, look, guys. It's going to be even easier than I thought. We'll do it this way. And then these will come out the bottom. And I'll just cut them. How about that? Yes. I love this. I think this is going to make some really nice bows. Okay, we're going to put it back the way I found it-ish. And that's what I'm going to do, is make a lot of little bows with it. And then we got this. Look at the goodies. I love the little frogs. I have at my work, this I thought was a great bookmark. A beautiful bookmark. At my work, well, look at this for a journal topper. Ooh, beautiful. Look at this. Some dragons. Now, I do have a friend of mine who has a Chinese journal that I may send those to. But look at the little turtle beads. Aren't they adorable? So I think what I'm going to do, here she's made a bracelet. That is so cute. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in my houseplants. My little turtle colony. Aren't they just too cute? Oh my goodness, they're too cute. Yes. My little turtle colony. Look at the horse. Oh, come back here. This would make a great centerpiece for a journal. So cool. And then I love the ship. And then we got some bling. You know, we always have a place to put bling. Look at this beautiful earring. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't that look good coming from a dangle? Here we have a little bell, Christmas bell. I'll put that over here with my Christmas stuff. And then look at this. This is gorgeous. I don't know if this was purchased or made, but either way, I'm going to use it for, and I'll show you. It's just going to be amazing. And then here we have a big bubble, and it's flat on the back, so it can be glued to the center of one of the flowers. I just ordered some sunflower dies, and I think that'll look good in the center of a sunflower. And we have some moons. Look at the sun face. Isn't that, well, you can't see it because of the glare, but there we go. Isn't that cool? Look at this. This is amazing. Now this would be good on a tag. It would be good as the tag topper. Wow, such cool stuff. Here's some more bling. And I think this is called abalone. It's that multicolored shell. If you guys know what the name of it is, please put it in the comments. But isn't that gorgeous? And then we have some earrings. Almost like a yin and yang. Almost. Very pretty. And then look at these roses. Okay, so you guys know I order this stuff all the time. look at those. Aren't those gorgeous? And they're very shiny. I almost want to say they're metal. I believe they are metal. They're so pretty. Lots of goodies in here. Here's some more of the bling. Look at the little green chili. Look at the little green chili. That is so cute. And then here's some iridescent seed beads. Tiny, tiny. Be good in a dangle. Here's another turtle. Here's another chili. Here's another turtle. These turtles are just too cute. Some more of the... Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have so much fun with all of this. There's a star. Diamond. So there's a lot of gorgeous bling in here. This is really cool. It's made out of the same thing that sun face was made out of. That's pretty cool. Look, a yellow chili. Lots of really neat stuff in this bag. Look at these. Look at the oak leaves, guys. Oh, isn't that amazing? And I wonder if she did these. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have a lot of fun with those. Here's some more of the chilies. Look at the lady with the curlers in her hair. I don't know why, but anti-acid comes to mind. Here's some more chilies. Some more of the bling. More of the chilies. More chilies. Ooh, look at this button. That's a doozy. That would go good in the center of my sunflower too. And then here's some flat back pearls. Look at this. Look at that flat back pearl. Now, isn't that a beaut? Here's some tiny little beads. I don't know if you guys can see the pattern in those. How does Jenny do this? She puts them on the back of her hand. Really pretty. More of the bling. I'm just kind of looking for something that's different. More of the chilies. Oh, gorgeous. Look at the heart. Green hearts. They must have bought, look at this. Is that not gorgeous? This would go good in a Wizard of Oz journal. The ruby slippers. And then here is, this is really cool. Look at this. This is like, it's like corded, like a corded link chain, corded chain, but like it's made out of, like each little cord was made out of thread, you know, wound around it. That's really cool. I wish I could explain that better. It's like somebody took a piece of wire and then just wrapped the, like took this wire and then wrapped this color string around and around and around and then glued it and connected it to, you know, like they took a lot of time to make that chain. Right, more of the bling. More of the half-back pearls. This one is black. Whoops, flat back. Gem, I guess. And that one's black. So there's so many things in here. Here's a green one. If I could find these in like a red, I would make a little ladybug with them. I'm gonna make a cool ladybug. Here's a red one, but it's not really round. Smooth is what I like. Yeah, I'll show you. Like you could put black dots on that and turn that into a really cool ladybug. All right, and then here we have, look at this. Oh, look at this paper clip, guys. Bookmarker paper clip. Oh my word, that is amazing. Wow, look at this. Look at that. Oh, you know that's going in a journal. That's cool. Okay, what else do we have? We have some charms. Tiny little charms. They're hard to see. Maybe if I turn off this light. See? Here's some boots. I love the cowboy boots. These are cute. Look at that. Aren't those cute? Little boots. Might put one of these in one of my dollhouses, you know. That's cute. So a lot more of the little bling. These are cool. I want to see. There's more of these charms. More of those. More chilies. More flat back pearls. Look at this. That's amazing. Look at this. Those are cool. Very cool. So that was in the bag of goodies, and she, you know, when she texted me, she said, "I think it's going to be worth your trip." And yeah, it was definitely worth the trip. Then I got these, and these are just like tiny little washers. But these would look good in jewelry, and I'm wondering if they're magnetic. No, they're not magnetic. I was going to say if they were magnetic, I could use them to, you know, like to put one down on the blank page and then have the magnet connect to it on the other. But I will definitely use these. These would look good whenever I'm binding to put the thread through on the back of the journal, and I'll show you that when I get there. So that's probably where these will go. Oh, I missed. I managed to miss. So thank you to the person who has been giving me this. I have not met this person. I don't know this person. I just know that there's a post on Facebook that I answer, and they let me know when the product is in the drop box, and I go pick it up, and I think that's the coolest thing in the world, and I appreciate the gift. So yes, these will definitely be put to amazingly good use. You just never know. I mean, people have a heart of gold. This is a nice bag too. It's nice and thick. So this is all really cool stuff. This I'm going to leave out. I love those roses. The little frogs are just, there's frogs. See the frogs? There's frogs and turtles. I just love the little frogs and the turtles. So these I'm going to be putting, yeah, these I'll probably put in my plants. Have my little gnomies, you know, you got all of that stuff going on in your planters. And so today, after I'm finished with some of my crafting, I'm going to go out and work in my real big garden. Not my house plants, but my garden. And I'm hoping to get our seating area with chips. I thought that was a bling. I'm trying to take it off the thing. These I'm not even going to put back in there because I'm going to put these on a journal. I just think this is the most amazing thing here. I think I'll actually just do it like that. It's going to look good on a journal, guys. And then my bookmark. So a couple of things in here I may re-gift just because I know of somebody making a journal that these items would work for. All right, and then here was the little mailers. The little Christmas tree with the bird. And then the bird, the little, I think these are cactus wrens. I mean, it would make sense. And then I want to say it's a loon. But don't quote me, and then their little envelopes. So, good to know and good to have. And I am absolutely very appreciative of all of my little extras. Thank you so much to the person who gifted me these. All right, guys, that's it for this Saturday. Stay tuned because tomorrow my Decorate Your Life video comes out. And then Monday, I will give you guys a rundown of what's going on for the week and things that I will be working on and getting done. And so that'll come out on Monday. And then Tuesday, we will have an ephemera, something. Maybe we'll work with the washi tape and the bows. Maybe, I don't know. You'll have to stick around and find out. So for that being said, guys, thank you for coming along with me today and being a part of my video. You are very much appreciated. Thank you to my new subscribers, and don't forget on Thursday our Book Lovers Journal giveaway video comes out, and we are nearing the end of that video, so you're going to want to watch for that. All right, bye guys. Thank you so much for crafting with the Diva today. I truly appreciate you spending this creative time with me. If you've enjoyed this project, please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep it creative, keep it inspired, and I'll see you soon.